Episode number 163. One of her weaknesses was a desire to move in our best society, without being quite sure what the best really was. Money, position, fashionable accomplishments, and elegant manners were most desirable things in her eyes, and she liked to associate with those who possessed them, often mistaking the false for the true, and admiring what was not admirable. Never forgetting that by birth she was a gentlewoman, she cultivated her aristocratic tastes and feelings, so that when the opportunity came she might be ready to take the place from which poverty now excluded her. My lady, as her friends called her, sincerely desired to be a genuine lady, and was so at heart, but had yet to learn that money cannot buy refinement of nature, that rank does not always confer nobility, and that true breeding makes itself felt in spite of external drawbacks. "I want to ask a favor of you, Mamma," Amy said, coming in with an important air one day. "Well, little girl, what is it?" replied her mother, in whose eyes the stately young lady still remained the baby. "Our drawing class breaks up next week, and before the girls separate for the summer, I want to ask them out here for a day. They're wild to see the river, sketch the broken bridge, and copy some of the things they admire in my book. They have been very kind to me in many ways, and I'm grateful, for they're all rich, and I know I'm poor, yet they never made any difference." "Why should they?" And Mrs. March put the question with what the girls called her Maria Theresa air. "You know as well as I that it does make a difference with nearly everyone, so don't ruffle up like a dear, motherly hen, when your chickens get pecked by smarter birds. The ugly duckling turned out a swan, you know." And Amy smiled without bitterness, for she possessed a happy temper and hopeful spirit. Mrs. March laughed, and smoothed down her maternal pride as she asked, "Well, my swan, what is your plan?" "I should like to ask the girls out to lunch next week, to take them for a drive to the places they want to see, around the river, perhaps, and make a little artistic fete for them." "That looks feasible. What do you want for lunch?" "Cake, sandwiches, fruit, and coffee will be all that is necessary, I suppose." "Oh, dear, no. We must have cold tongue and chicken, French chocolate and ice cream, besides. The girls are used to such things, and I want my lunch to be proper and elegant, though I do work for my living." "How many young ladies are there?" asked her mother, beginning to look sober. 12 or 14 in the class, but I dare say they won't all come." "Bless me, child, you will have to charter an omnibus to carry them about." "Why, mother, how can you think of such a thing? Not more than 6 or 8 will probably come, so I shall hire a beach wagon and borrow Mr. Lawrence's cherry buns." Hannah's pronunciation of charabanc. "All of this will be expensive, Amy." "Not very. I've calculated the cost, and I'll pay for it myself.